Hey Geminis, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and or rising signs. So here we go. We're going to dive straight into your energy. There is a full moon on Saturday. I will be doing a separate full moon video either tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. All right, so Gemini. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've had a rough couple of days mentally. Oh, all right, come on. Give me something here. What's going on with Geminis? First card that came out, Between Worlds, and then we have Serendipity. Okay. Between Worlds, I'm wondering if this is what I was sensing, not only for myself, but for others. You're in this transition right now. And it's a very slow transition where you're coming out of the funk, the ickiness, the toxicity, the things that hold you back, the mindsets that scare you away from trying things, and the mindset that keeps you sitting on TikTok for 3 hours instead of getting stuff done. It's that kind of energy, right? So as you can see, this beautiful flamingo is walking away from it, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you're halfway through it. Each person is at a different point. You may be closer, you may be a little bit farther, depends on your journey. Just know that if you're feeling like this, it's okay to feel like that. If you feel like you're just not making progress, you don't see it, it's because you're not meant to see it. Okay? You just do the best you can every day. You're doing what feels good to you. Serendipity. There is good things that are meant for you. Okay, your entire life isn't all just constant head banging against the wall. It's not you try something and it just doesn't work. It just means that let things happen as they're meant to. Okay, if you feel an instinct to go try something, go try it. If you want to try something but your instinct is telling you not to, follow the instinct. Okay. You are meant for more in this world, I promise. Oh, that was easy. Truth be told, someone needs to open up their heart space and be honest with themselves. Yeah. Plain and simple. This is definitely heart chakra. Maybe even a little bit of solar plexus. It's just speaking your truth. It's opening yourself up. Are you ready for love? Are you ready to create relationships with people? Are you ready to show the world who you really are? Are you really ready to be open to things? Okay? Be honest with yourself, and you don't have to be open with everything. You're allowed to make boundaries. You're allowed to say no. Moving into tarot. Current and future energies, please. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Hierophant. Wow. The Lovers, Gemini energy, Seven of Cups. All right, yeah, so I'm really getting a feel for this energy right now. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups as the overall energy. There's something in your past that's holding you back in your present moment. There's something that you need to open up about that's holding you back. Okay? Yeah, it makes you make poor choices for yourself. You tend to get really worried or stressed about something when maybe you're trying to do something new or try something new, and something pulls you back. It's something from earlier years. It doesn't necessarily have to be childhood. It could be teen years. It could be your 20s, wherever you are at in your life. Or it could be it could be something from all those areas. Okay, so it depends. Here's the thing. So we have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. There's this energy of, I'm trying to frame this right, because I do this too. there's this energy of like self-pity, regret, right? And it's because you try to control your destination or where you're planning to go. There's too much control, and you got to let that go, okay? Because you probably didn't have a lot of control in your childhood, in your teens, and your young adults, especially those formative years. There was a lack of control of outcomes, of emotions, especially if you had a rough childhood, yes, but just not a good home life like myself. So let's clarify. Let's get a little bit deeper into this. Magician, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. It's kind of like you're trying to manifest what you think you should be. Queen of Wands and the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Yeah, you just want to feel excited about life. So I'm trying to think of this. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to manifest more zest for life, more excitement, more desire, being confident in your own energy, having stability, but you may be manifesting it in the wrong way. Hold on, I'm gonna get another card here. I'm gonna get one more card. Trying to heal something, Temperance. Trying to balance out an energy, which I could totally see because there's a masculine and a feminine energy here. There's an imbalance in your energies and you're trying to balance it out. You're trying to heal it, restore it back to, it's almost like you recognized what was happening, that just with a little bit of clarity, what you're really trying to, it's kind of like a mask almost. It's like you were trying to control things, but you're trying to control things maybe in the wrong way. So now you're learning now that it's not about controlling the destination, it's about controlling what's inside. Interesting. I don't know where any of that is coming from, but we'll take it, right? Which is, let me just preface by saying that's good. That's a good thing, and that's how it's supposed to be. Like, we can control what's going on the inside, but we have very little control on what's going on the outside. And I'm not saying like, I'm saying in you have lack of control of what is meant for you. You have control, but there's still things behind the scenes that we don't have control over. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We're gonna move on. So we have the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. There you guys are in the middle, Gemini energy. You're really taking the time to figure out what you want, which direction you want to go to, really just taking care of yourself, learning to see the beauty in yourself, body, mind, and spirit, and you're following a special path for yourself. It's kind of like you were trying to control things for so long, and then something happened or something hits you up the side of the head, and it was like, no, you need to approach it this way. So you're kind of shifting the way you approach things, and it could be just maybe because you felt stuck for so long. And now you are just allowing the universe to do its thing, and you're opening yourself up so you can be open and free. Ace of Cups, 100%. Looking for fulfillment, joy, love in its purest form. Not only for yourself, but for others. This could be about a new love, but I feel like this is a lot just about you. Always remembering where you came from. Taking the time to align yourself. Allowing things to transition out of your life. Closing out karmic cycles. Letting go of anxiety. Interesting. Alright, Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck for my Geminis. Interesting. Spirit of the Black Rose and Spirit of the Lighthouse. The Black Rose talks about revenge, despair, tragic romance. And then the Lighthouse says return, belonging, guiding, light. So if you ever get into that revenge, the tragic energy, the dark energy, if you get too deep into it, know that something will pull you back out. Spirit will always redirect you back onto your path, no matter how far off you get. If you're meant for something greater, it's funny how things kind of bring you back full circle for stuff, you know? Interesting. Spirit of the dwelling place, home structure, foundation. Some of you need to work on your root chakra specifically. So earlier life, creating a better foundation for yourself, more support. Financial support as well, maybe taking on some side hustles. Spirit of the dummy. Yeah, you're just tired of being a follower, feeling weak and clueless. Let's go back to that card up here. Alright. Let's go ahead and close out this reading. Soul growth journey. No messages for Geminis, please. Ground in nature. Call in Archangel Sandalphon and say, hey, I need some help grounding, and put your feet in the grass. Simple as that. Empath, trust your instincts. Even if you're not an empath, still trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, walk away from it. And I just dropped a card. Hold on a second. Forbidden fruit. If something feels like it's tempting you off your path or in a different direction, probably not the best idea. Have faith in yourself and take a leap of faith on yourself as well. Take a break from social media if you're spending hours on TikTok like I do sometimes. Gotta find a better way to use up your time, because that will warp your brain. I mean, just watch the videos where people can't answer simple questions about how many states are in the country or who borders us. Chakras. Once a week, I feel like is conducive enough, especially if you've gone through a lot of the healing already. But day to day, there's always going to be a chakra that feels out of balance, because every day we wake up in a different energy field, in a different mood. Some days we feel good, some days we feel like crap. You can't really pinpoint what each day is going to feel like. Let go of the guilt. Stop apologizing. There's some people you need to walk away from. Yeah. Self-love sometimes is just walking away from people that no longer serve, are no longer on the same path as you. Okay? All right, Geminis, that's all I have for you. Thank you for your time and energy. I'll talk to you guys next week.